The Joe Rogan Experience.
Also, the shit you talk through life is also in broadcasting. As you start to get guests, starts to haunt you. It's like the thing like Howard Stern had to make like a zillion apologies, I assume, by the time the guest he got on, because we've done it. Man, we fucked up so bad. We came in one day, we saw Bret Michaels in the Fishbowl. It was when me and Soda were doing the show still.
The Fishbowl? What's the Fishbowl?
Of Sirius XM. It's like there's a studio that you could see into right in the front there where they'll do performances and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And we were up in the in the Fishbowl one time. We saw Bret Michaels when we came in talking to somebody. And then we go on air, and almost like for the bit, we're like, how do we never get offered these guys? There's always like celebrities here, and they weren't even brought to us as we can get them. It's so fucking crazy. And they go, right now as we speak, Bret Michaels is out there. And then we said something about like his bandana being attached to his hair. and I think Soder said like they lower his bandana and hair onto him like Darth Vader. He just sits there and they lower it on. And then they come back and they go, he said he's willing to come in. So
oh no!
Then he comes in and he's lovely. This guy was making future promises with us of what stuff he wants to do with us and hang out and come be a part of his summer festival and broadcast from there because he loves us so much. But his manager was listening the whole time, and he said as soon as he left the studio, they went, those guys are not your friends. And you're like, shit.
Fuck.
Shit.
He's got to understand, they didn't know you.
That's what it is.
Now they know you. They're talking shit. It's
Corey
natural.
Feldman hates my guts, and it's like...
What'd you do?
Well, I've never nonstop talking about him.
I've seen the video.
Yeah. We've never stopped going. Oh, yeah.
You hate on his dancing?
Yeah.
Maybe it's getting better.
We're not even hating on it at all. I love it. I want to do nothing different. And I wish he tried to have us not allowed at his show when he opened for Limp Bizkit.
Not allowed?
Yeah, and this head of security was a fan. He came over to me and Bobby Kelly, and he was like, yeah, he was asking if you guys were coming. I said yes. Then he asked if he could know where you were. Then he asked if we could not let you in, and I was like, well, they're not doing anything. They're not threatening you or anything. They're coming to watch a show. And he was like, well, can I at least know where they're sitting at? And he goes, it'll be wherever the most excited people are. And son of a bitch, were we? I mean, we were a sprout of grass on a dirt field of people. I mean, we were the only ones. We were hyped. I know all the words. He's the best. But that was the genius of Howard Stern that I fucked up. When I started getting into broadcasting, I broadcasted always like it was going to be me talking to a friend or friends, shooting the shit.
Right.
Not that you're going to come across these people. So I would have played more. What Howard Stern was always great at is like take the lunatic, but he's always going to be like, no, you're great, dude. You're the best, and let the world make the joke.
Right.
And instead, like I go at it, but I was like, man, I would have loved to just have Corey Feldman come in bi-monthly to do, hey, you got a new song? Play it, dude. I'll bite my fucking finger while I...
Poor Corey.
Poor Corey.
The thing about Corey that really does bother me, like legitimately.
We were so happy.
Oh, this is him? Let me hear this.
He yells at his band.
It's such a weird...
At the guitar solo, he doesn't know how to play the guitar.
That's so crazy.
But he just does a solo.
How can you do a guitar solo if you don't know how to play a guitar? Does he actually not know how to play a guitar? Like, do you know how to play?
No. But you don't have to know how to play to know he does not know how to play. I could do what he's doing for sure. But then here's what he did. I don't know what the trickleback is, but I said after that was going viral, the guitar, I was like, why doesn't this guy just come out and say like if he's kind of like, no, I get it. I get the joke too. Like then it kind of like puts people in there, stops them in their tracks. And then he kind of did that. He came and he goes, of course it's the worst guitar solo ever. Of course. That's why I'm doing it. Like it's funny. And it's like, no. And Fred Durst came out to watch him do it to prove he was doing it. Because Fred Durst is smart, like Howard Stern. He makes him think he's his friend. But he's a way bigger enemy than I could ever be to him. Because he's going like, dude, go make an ass of yourself in front of all these people.
He's a young star guy that grew up to become a man, and they're all weird. There's no way you could be a star at 6 years old and come out normal. You don't have a normal life. It's impossible.
Is there nobody?
I don't think there's one. Everyone that I've met, I mean, there's some really talented people like Miley Cyrus and people that were childhood stars that are cool to talk to, but they struggle. It's a struggle. All of them struggle. Everybody struggles.
But like Punky Brewster's probably fine right now.
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
Punky Brewster? You don't remember that show?
I don't remember.
So Leo Moon Fry, she had the biggest titties when we were kids.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She made a great documentary a few years back.
That's right. But didn't she became like a mom and got out of the business? Yeah, you can do that. But if you want,
you're saying if you're still clamoring for the fame.
Yeah, but I don't know how many people came out of the fame as a young person and were fine. But the people that stay and keep doing it, they're not fine. Most of them. I mean, maybe there's a few.